What's up, guys? It's Black and back with some more RA content. RAGLS Season 15 is in full swing. I think the top 3 is pretty unanimous on who it's going to be. It's probably going to be Cav, it's probably going to be Fazar, it's probably going to be Happy in some sort of order. Top 4, on the other hand, that fighting for that 4th place is a little bit more up in the air. I would like to say that it could be me, but with as busy as I am, I don't know. And there's plenty of other good players in this season to see, so in the bottom left, we have Ultra Lord playing as France. That is, of course, Upps fighting for one of that top 4 spots, maybe. And up here in the top right, it is Mike Ox Not Happy, which is, of course, Moods. I think Moods is also totally capable of snagging that 4th spot if he plays well. So we are on Pleasant Plains. I believe this is a ladder map. I do like this map. It's pretty simple. You got your natural expo here. Normally, you just expand off your natural expo into these 2 single mines. You don't really see a whole lot of trying to take this natural if you're Upps and then move in an MC over here. It does open the map up a little bit that way, but it also just kind of leads them out to like a base push scenario, since you're really only going to attack here, you're really going to attack here. If you just expand straight up and down, then the map is actually pretty wide open. You get the whole length of the map to play with. It's really easy to attack into here pretty much on any split on this map, but it can also be a really big trap. Let's see if that comes into play later. Looks like Moods was on a scout move order. Unfortunately, Upps managed to find him. Barely missing his scout up here, so Upps is probably going to get a decent early scout. He's actually not going to see too much if he doesn't go into the base, but that's alright. Looks like both players are doing double war factory, or double ref rather, and about similar timing so far, so looks like Upps is going to go for the ref cell. I do like this, especially on like a map with close ore like this, where Moods is just going to go the traditional 2 power plant into a war factory, so Upps is going to have like a 6 second advantage, maybe a little bit more because Moods was slower placing something, but nothing too terrible, nothing too significant at this point in time. Looks like Upps is nicely defended for a Grenadier there, but both players are Fritz, so nothing of that sort is going to happen. Don't think Upps got too much of a scout there. Yeah, you just saw the 1 ref, that's right, that you actually see. About this time, all you're looking for is maybe 3 refs or War Factory. If you see 2 refs and you don't see War Factory, then, you know, chances are it's a 3rd War Factory, but looks like Upps is actually going to maybe get the engineer. Nope, Moods was there in the shrouds with some riflemen, so Upps not getting much scouting information, does sell the rough off. Looks like Moods is going to do the same thing. He probably is going to scout that war factory, which will, if he sees the ref too, that is nice. You're like, alright, you know, it's probably not a war factory rush, or yeah, probably won't be a war factory rush, maybe a war factory first, depending on what exactly he sees, but go ahead and take a peek quick here, see what he sees. Power plant, cool, war factory, alright, high engineer. And he's just going to go kill an engineer and then go right into the rest of Upps' army. Oh, well, there's rockets there, so that could have been better, but tries to go back in there, but there was a medic go noise, so that wasn't going to happen. So Moods sees a little bit better. He does see the war factory, but again, not the perfect scouting info. Really going to need like a ranger or maybe a light tank and then push to actually get some good scouting info, or just delay until a little bit longer. But the more you delay, the more risk you run into getting all in or something like that. Upps is sending out another rifle scout here, and he's going to see a significant presence from Moods, especially with the rifles. Yep, and he does the correct thing. Should absolutely move and rotate in, because that's exactly what Moods is going to do. He's going to try to come in and camp at the ore truck. This will be easily stopped with a pillbox. Let's see how the Moods goes in more. Gonna pressure the harvester. Upps does pull him away, which is nice to see. Moods is not going to get too much value here. Does kill a few of the infantry. Pillbox comes down. It's going to chase away a lot of that infantry. Gets 1 more, 2 more, yep. Probably could sell that pillbox off because it's going to block your ore production later on in the game. But so far, we'll probably just put Upps a little bit behind in the eco department. Yeah, he's about 1,500 in income earned, and about 3k in, well, that's just assets. About only a k, 100,000, 1,000 in income. So basically 2 harv loads, but that's going to get quickly demolished. Doing something a little weird here with 6 harvesters, no light vehicle. I'm not sure about that. Looks like Moods is actually doing the same thing over here, so, but he did have a light vehicle, so he's probably just a little bit slower on something else. But yeah, I don't know if I'd agree with that. There's not a whole lot of starting ore. Spectators, of course, Unano, Fazar, Fakawar or Fulu, BD, Happy, and then Water is Nightingale, which is also not new. So we got quite the peanut gallery that's pretty much going to be a factor in every Raggle Masters game at the very least. Just expect a lot of spec chat. Talking about MC timings, yeah, it's 4:30, no MCV out yet for either side. Looks like Moods is just about to come out. Not exactly great. Again, on a map with lower eco start like this, you're looking more to get an MC out faster, especially 6 hard is going to swallow up that eco really quickly. Will be nice when you do place a ref here. You can maybe move down and then place some more barracks because you're going to have 3 harvesters on here rather than the 2 you normally do. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. Actually, I guess it's 3 normal and then he's gonna have 4. So the 4 on 1 refiner is actually probably too much. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this 6 harvester push. Upps just now getting his MCV out there. You're gonna place a ref and immediately go down because ref time is not as good as Moves was. Moves got there, placed ref, and then immediately was able to move on. So it's just gonna be a little quicker on that draw. That's no big deal at all. What's Spec Chat talking about now? They both made racks before SD. Yeah, that's for the double light vehicle. Yeah. I mean, you could do double light vehicle Soviets too. You could do 2 flags. That's totally fine. But yeah, I agree. 6 refs on this, no point. Even if you went for like a War Factory first, 6 harvesters is not worth it. Mood's gonna rotate over here. Gonna catch some free scouts of Upps. Upps has a lot of army there, so it's gonna alert him that Moods is trying to push. That medium tank is gonna get caught in the crossfire a little bit. He's gonna be okay. It's gonna let him know that Upps had a pretty big army right there. Upps has a lot of scouts right here. He's gonna see this split from Moods coming off, which is nice to see. All these 2 scouts, unfortunately, are gonna go down. But Upps is gonna be well aware that he's attacking here again. And Moods is pretty heavily split. If you are Upps and you know this attack's coming, you could totally just defend this with some pillboxes. Maybe switch your Q down here and then just use this force to counter push. Moods is going to come out right here, and Upps is kind of deathballing, coming back down here. So he's going to clean up this, but at the same time, he's probably going to lose this expansion. So that's just something you should really do, especially when you have a lot of scouts. Is just, you know, correctly assess how much is actually coming at you. Moods is going to come in here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to continue in. I think if he just kills the ref and backs out, he's probably going to do a little bit better. But so far, not even killing the ref, just killing some of the vehicles. Upps got some pretty good crushes, and Moods on the move command away. Getting more crushes on the way out. Up here, Moods is finally going to attack into this area. Yeah, I think this is totally going to go down. That's a lot of rocket density for Moods as soon as he realizes it. Yep, he's going to target the MCV. This little army is still kind of alive. Upps kind of forgot about it. He's trying to rotate back over with his main army, but yeah, this MCV stayed a little bit longer. If it instantly gone out, could have been fine, but it goes down. Moods probably should be careful and kill the or the barracks rather. But it looks like he's just going to stay here with the army, and then Huss is going to time out. Good mechanic and quickly could have got out there and repaired it for Upps, but yeah, Moods is just he's probably going to lose this now. But at the same time, like, his expansions haven't been touched. He's actually got a really good concave right here and more tanks. This could actually go pretty poorly for Upps. He's probably just going to win it since medium tanks go down super fast, but these medics making a difference for Moods. And as soon as this tank rotates over, Upps will probably win, but definitely lost a lot more of that than he should. I think that attack over there eventually got cleaned up, so yeah, Moods' army value is pretty poorly, but again, he's up in expansion and he's out-rotating up, so even if you have an army, if you just can't get anywhere, it's not going to be good. These 4 rocket troops unfortunately getting caught off for Upps, but once again, Moods goes in, he's going to push this harvester off, and Upps is going to be forced to rotate back. Looks like he is once again sending everything to rather than splitting off, which I think is better. I mean, he's down in his V now, so it's kind of rough. Pillbox over here, going to clean up this attack again. Mood's not finding the value. He's got to be really careful, though. If he keeps, you know, getting this army value down and down and down and gets to that halfway point, then Upps can just either just deathball all in at one area or just split and have the same size army that's going to beat you. Looks like Moods is not producing from his infantry queue. That's never a good thing to see. But yeah, he's going to get pushed back here. He needs to start that infantry queue. There you go. Good job, Moods. Probably could have taken this in the meantime. He's a little bit slow on that. That's fine. He looks like he's up to 3 war factories. Never mind. Upps is up to 2 war factories, so I wonder how much more tanks Moods has. He's 2 tanks behind. That's probably just because he was been more aggressive where Upps has been going back and forth. So look for that tank count to really decrease in the next few minutes here for Moods, and if he can get that on top, that makes all the difference. Tank count is such a huge thing, and I don't think a lot of people take it into consideration, but you know, if you have 3 tanks and you're trying to build like V2s or something like that, you're probably better off just delaying them, getting some more tanks on the battlefield, and then going up to V2s. That is quite the pillbox line there. It's actually blocking that the refs from spawning there, but not a huge significant thing, just 1/8 of a density less. Who's going to push in here? He's got to be careful going around this rock. Yeah, he's going to lose 1 medium tank just from coming around. He's got a lot of medium tanks here, but Upps has quite a much better concave. Good retreat there from Moods. Yeah, you should probably retreat back here. Oh, it looks like Upps is trying to take this side with his main MCV. It is nice to protect your main base like this, but at the same time, like, Moods is already down here, and he can easily base push you off there. If you get this, as Upps, maybe it's easier because you can just push here, but again, Moods would have his whole main base in the backside. Upps is going to come up here and 3 upload boxes in a row, unless that medium tank gets in front. If it does, that attack could come out well, but with good target fire, all those rocket sky, and the rifles and 3 upload boxes probably take on a medium tank pretty well. Just like Upps is rotating towards the top again. Moods is quite heavily deathballing now on the bottom, and you can see that medium tank's actually still behind, 11 to 13. But unfortunately, Upps looks extremely light on rockets here right now. In fact, there's only 3 on screen, now there's 6 more. I don't think this is going to go well for Upps at all, actually. You can see that his rocket count is super low, 77 to 14 is pretty high. Moods is very much closer to a 3 to 1. Yeah, this is going to make all the difference once these medium tanks fall, and Moods has a lot of medium tanks, so he's going to be fine for a while, but Upps is he's starting to run out of steam here. I think he's actually going to get pushed off here. This is going to be pretty bad. There's just a complete tank graveyard right here. Tier 2 out for Moods. These Blackhawks might make a difference. I mean, down here, yeah, absolutely. Couldn't even hear the Blackhawks sound just because there's so much slaughter. Same time, it looks like Moods is getting pushed off back here. There's 4 pillboxes, and he sells a War Factory. I think that's what it was, but still losing a lot down there. But yeah, Upps is completely pushed off back here. He's going to lose his refinery. Looks like Moods lost a Harvester there, but it's fine. The tank's going to push off MCV a little bit more, sacrifice him. He's got plenty enough here. He's got plenty of rockets to deal with 3 medium tanks. 4th medium tank and a pillbox is not going to be enough. Moods just has to be careful to get these tanks back in the front because they're trying to work all the way around. But this tank is in such a great position. Once again, 0 rockets from Upps. He's going to get completely cleaned up there. Moods is losing his SD in the top, just that little attachment, which is not great, but I think Moods might have done it here. Yeah, that's double the value right now. That's a big difference. MCV is pushed back again. Upps does have this expansion up here, which is nice, and looks like it is harvesting pretty well, but yeah, he just doesn't have the army value right now. He's at 7,000. I don't know where the rest of it is. I guess a little bit up there in the corner. But Moods is just continuing to push in. These tanks getting kind of blocked with the choke point there, but they're going to be totally fine. Pushing the MC off even more. Pillbox not shooting on the right thing. These 2 tanks actually just gonna chill up over there for now. Looks like Upps is pulling the Harvesters, which is probably a smart move. He needs the good crushes, but unfortunately 2 of them are already down. This Harvester on strike saying, no, I'm not doing that. This game's over. And I agree, Harvester moves is definitely going to take game 1 from Upps right here. Upps' little attack in the north looks like that got cleaned up too. Down goes to the SD. Upps is about to be down on 1 War Factory. I mean, pillboxes would be nice right here, but I mean, 5 heavy tanks and all that rifles is a lot to deal with. 1 more tank coming in for Upps, gonna say hi and kill that tank, but yep, looks like Moods is just gonna assault move. He's got reinforcements coming in too in the form of rifles. I think this game's pretty much over. Moods is kind of out of cash, and Upps got a little bit of float, but again, that army value is just, that's way too much. That's 5 to 1, yeah, or 6 to 1. That's definitely too much. Upps' War Factory gonna go down. Not even producing anything right now. I don't think it's producing anything since the SD died. And Moods kills up our plant and gets out. It's probably a smart move. He's gonna attack here, but I guess he has Blackhawks coming in to kill these 2. But yeah, I agree. If I was well played by Moozy, oh, a little attack here. Upps is trying to get up to tier 2, but that's not gonna save you, buddy. Yeah, I think you're pretty much toast. Oh, little bad target fire on the Blackhawks there, but doesn't lose any, so no gain, no loss. That Harvester not getting some crushes on its way past. We're actually gonna get away. 1 more load. Nope. 2 more rockets says no, and that's gonna be it for Upps. He has 1 barracks. It's not even producing. Just now starting again. He's got the money for it, but yeah, I don't know. There's still 3 light tanks over there. Fortunately, gonna die to a turret, but yeah, Upps is he's really struggling right now. I like the power snipes from the Blackhawks too. That's gonna make all the difference. He's not quite low power, but he's probably gonna be as soon as this one dies. Nope. He's got 105 left. But yeah, Moods is in a commanding position. He's all mined out, but again, he could reestablish his main base, which I expect him to do soon, since his MC is right there. And this army is more than enough to deal with this. 1 Blackhawk's not going to save you. 1 turret is not going to save you. I mean, even with the light tanks, it's just not enough. 2 of these Harvesters are about to die anyways. And this tank flank back here with his main army, going to run into a pillbox, but pillbox is going to die to a tank. Just as Upps moves out, which is not great. And the blocks are coming in, so this MCV is forfeit as soon as Mood sees it. And there we go. He sees it. It's gone. 2 more Blackhawks coming in. Loses 1. Oh, come on. That was like half a .1 in Blackhawk mech right there. Not the best, but eventually gets it. Down goes the MCV. 1 more MCV sticking up here, and it's about that attack is about to engage. But yeah, Upps is dead here. Does get all the infantry, that's nice, but what are you going to do about 3 medium tanks? They're going to hunt down that harvester. And there's the GG. Just as this wave starts to attack, 2 harvesters are gone, 3 harvesters gone, 4, 5, yeah. Well played by Moves. You looked pretty well in control of that game. And we'll hop into game 2. Alright, we are back here in game 2. Looks like Upps is Russia this time, and Moods is going to be France again. I wonder if Moods picked it. It looks like he did decide to play Moods. We are on Tank Trap from Upps. This map was from the map competition, and it did not get my vote. I looked Upps' other map, actually. I think it was War Pigs in German. I think that one looked a lot better. This one, I'm not super stoked at how it plays. I think that controlling this area right here is all you really need to do. These little extra areas over here, kind of unimportant. This one, maybe like a super long game, may be important, but I just don't see this map lending to that. You don't even really need to have an MC in your main base. Just move here and you're fine, because this little ridge will protect you from flanks. And you move here and you can just have some scouts over here and you'll see everything. Not super psyched for this map, but you made it in, so you know it can't be all terrible. And we'll have to see how it plays out. Looks like both players going for double ref just by the number of scouts they got going out right now. Both players also just going for their safe oil derricks, and then looks like Upps is going to take the southern more one, and Moods is going to take the northwestern more one. Yeah, I think I like Moods' plan a little bit better. I think this one's a little bit easier to control. This one, if you go straight forward, I guess, as Upps did, was probably fine, but you're going to have to go rifles first before engineer, which it looks like he did, since Moods' engineer is already about halfway there, and Upps' engineer just now getting started. There's a lot of barrels here, which, you know, can be fun. With the release before this one, they started doing so much more damage. I think medium tank looks like it got zapped by a Tesla tank when it gets hit by a barrel, but that oil pump instantly going blowing up by 2 barrels. So yeah, they definitely do a lot more damage. It could be fun to have some engagements around there. I think like Timian has a lot of barrels too, and it can create some exciting stuff with Flax and Rangers early game, but it's definitely safer just to kill him. That's exactly what Moods is doing. Kills one, tries to kill that one, but it's already gone. Kills that one too, and it's gone. He's gonna sew it. Oh, almost gets the rifle there, just 1 shell short, but fortunately, Moods is not seeing. He's gonna come in and see that Upps is in the middle, and he's just, you know, honestly, he has the numbers there. He can take that if he really wants to. Upps is not established yet. He needs to retreat behind the oil derrick, and then he'd have a chance, but there's quite a lot of difference there. It's 18 to 12. Yeah, I'm not sure why Upps has such a light infantry presence. He's probably just floating a little bit extra cash, and somehow, no, it's not. It's Moods floating extra cash, so I'm not sure how that is. Oh, 2 grenadiers coming here. That's probably why Upps had less rifles. And it looks like Moods is not prepared for this. 2 off. Yeah, that power plant's definitely gonna deny. He does have some rifles there to kill the grenadiers as they go, but not a huge loss. He can sell one of these refs and he'll be right back into it, and he'll be out 8 seconds. Mood's finally gonna go in here, but yeah, I still think he has the numbers. He's getting some rockets too, which is always nice. And there's another rocket for free, and Moods has an engineer too, so he's gonna be up 3 to 1 oil derricks. There is an APC coming, but Moods does have his own rockets there, and he has revealed himself. He's probably gonna not go in. If he comes out, which I don't think he would have the vision. Yeah, I think he saw him earlier, but you could maybe try to bait that APC. Upps, if you absolutely wanted to, could have killed the engineer, but he would have sacked an APC, and then Moods can just kill the oil derrick, and you know that I would take that trade anyways. Moods, I'm not sure what went in there. I'm gonna assume it's 4 grenadiers, so yep, that's just by that path. Definitely gonna be grenadiers. Looks like Moods is prepared for another drop though, coincidentally, and he decides, nah, who drops after the first attack? That's never gonna happen. Well, you're gonna be surprised in about 2 minutes here, Moods, because Upps is absolutely doing it. He doesn't have an engineer. It'd be really funny if he used an engineer to repair the buildings once the engineer drops, but you never know if it's gonna happen. Up to 4 harves, same time, Moods is up. Or Upps rather is up to 5 harves, so Moods just a little bit slower. I think he just now placed that ref. And no, looks like he's just slower on something. Maybe it's because he built 2 light tanks or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but this APC is getting in position. It'll be interesting to see if he saves it for later. I really like saving it for later, unless like you're really trying to do a timing push. Like if you know the SD is coming out, that can be really good. Get that MC that's like 38 seconds, 2 seconds away from depletion, kill that SD, and then now they're almost a minute behind in building MCV. Light tank coming in here from Moods, and see if he gets anything good. He sees a barrack right there. That's nothing too important. Not gonna see the MCV. Could actually kill that MCV if it got out of the way. Upps placing the power plant there, maybe suspicious. That would cause me to think maybe Tesla Rush. It's a little late for it, but Yeah, building a Tesla just to kill a light tank like that is definitely suspicious. On the same time, though, I guess if he's less worried about tank flanks later on just because the Tesla is there, he could, but it's kind of a weird plot to put it. Maybe right here would probably better protect your harves. HC's still in waiting, and once again, Moods is up to 6 harvesters and light tank. That is a very weird build. Especially on this map, there's not enough money. You can see he already locust mined this, and he's got 4 harvesters over there. 5 harvesters now. Yeah, he's I'm not sure about that build. You need to clean that up, Moods, and you're gonna make a lot better games. Upps, I think doing the correct thing. This is what I'd say you do on this map. Drop a ref. And then since the barrels are gone, you could probably push all the way to here. If you know your opponent's sitting around here, then you can stop right here, build some defenses in the barracks, so your rally points cut down, and move forward. If you know your opponent's not right there, just push all the way across and contest this ORA, because where else are they gonna go? There's no safe forward, there's no like omnidirectional move outs. It's you move to the center on this map and that's it. I'm just gonna whittle down that oil derrick eventually. I think it takes like over 2 minutes to kill that as a rifleman, so that's that's an extra $800 for Upps there, and for Moods rather, and $400 there if he lets them slowly kill. I mean, if you're gonna do it, just kill him quickly. No reason to let your opponent acquire extra income when you can. Moods is totally gonna defend this. He's gonna run into Upps being here, which is actually unfortunate for Upps. It's gonna reveal that, and Moods has quite a huge army right now. Yeah, he's 2k ahead of Upps. He's got 2 medium tanks out, and Upps has 2 heavy tanks, 3 heavy tanks coming out, so the heavy tanks are gonna fare a little bit better, but yeah, see if Moods actually sees this. No, looks like he's not gonna see the MCV, but oh, he can see the test coil, so now he should know there's an MCV there for sure. And Moods gonna do the right thing. He's gonna immediately move out, and yeah, Upps is kind of split up right now. He's got a lot of infantry down here, he's got a lot of scouts down here, and just not enough density right here. If Moods pushes in, Moods is gonna take this. Oh, here goes the Grenadiers, just saw him, but there is a pillbox ready. 2 Grenadiers barely getting away, just can run that guy out of the pillbox if you really wanted to kill him, but Upps is trying to get an angle on it, but there's a medium tank coming here. They'll probably get the power plant unless medium tank focus fires the back one. Looks like Upps grabbed the hopstool in the corner. Power plant does go down with the last gren. It's going to block the MCV for a little bit, but Moods is about to push in here. And yeah, he sees the tanks, and there he goes. Not sure if he intentionally did it, but testicles target the infantry first. Definitely worth it, saving your tank's HP. And Moods is going to push through here. Upps is immediately retreating, which he should. Unfortunately, he needs to retreat this whole army away because Moods is just going to keep pushing. His concave's just fine. Tank going down, which is not great, and his tank's out of position now, but yeah, Upps does not have the presence here. All of his infantry is dead. He is once again super critical on the army mount. Another testicle comes down. MCV barely going to get away. If I'm Moods, I'm just going to keep pushing all the way to main base. That's probably your main MCV, because you're probably going to do something like this, which is what I would say you do with your second MCV. So looks like Moods is going to try to hunt that MCV, which, I mean, I guess okay, but if you just went straight to the main base, it's probably better. Upps very much light on rockets again. He has 1 rocket for 40 soldiers. That's the wrong infantry ratio right there. 86 to 20 is also pretty light. That's pretty much 4 to 1, almost closing on 5 to 1. But yeah, at least Moods has 24 rockets. Upps, you need to switch up that priority queue, get some rockets out there, and looks like you're still building infantry. There you go. There was 1 rocket, but it's not going to save you in time. Moods is more than enough presence right here just to keep pushing through. Looks like Upps is up to 2 war factories, which is nice to Soviets. That puts your heavy tanks on par with medium tanks, but I just don't see you being able to defend this. It looks like your engineer actually repaired your engineers, or your MC, so that's nice. It's going to keep that MC alive, but yeah, Moods can pretty much attack wherever he wants right now, because you don't know where he's going, you don't have scouting info on him, and you don't have the armor to really deal with him. It looks like Moods has pretty much been untouched the entire time. He's even moving his MCV across with this attack right here, and your MCV is way too close. Yeah, Moods rolls in. Flame tower way too close, instantly gets burst down. That harvester actually could be nice, but again, not enough rocket density. Too many medium tanks. There's the GG already, so that was a much quicker game. Moods looking much stronger in that one, and Upps just making some questionable decisions, but Moods 2-0 Upps, and that could be all the difference for RAGL Season 4, or Season 15 for 4th place. You never know who's going to get that 4th place. If not 4th place, then, getting that next best one, just in case somebody forfeits, was just always possible, especially when you have Happy, Bane, and myself in the season. So, again, well played to Moods, Upps. Let's it's going to be a little bit rougher for you on the rest of the season, but again, you never know how it'll turn out. But I'll see you all next time.